hello. This is Reverend Melvin Cador. How you doing today? I'm just so glad to let you know Truth Ministry is about to kick off. And I want you to tune in at Truth Ministry because it's so important in this time that we meet the requirements that God wants us to meet. It's so important at this time that family stays together, that we make sure that our kids know Jesus Christ. Because in 2 Corinthians 3 and 6, the Bible talk about the letter kill it, but the spirit add life. We need the Spirit of God. I know we done went to school. I know we done many things to accomplish what we need. But if you don't have the Spirit of God, the Spirit of God breaks through boundaries. That means you can say to cancer, be removed. Generation curse that done went to your mom or your father, your brother have it. They say, baby, you going to have it too. But when you have the Spirit of God, you can break through those situations. And don't worry about it. And then we're going to be talking about a lot of things like faith. We're going to be talking about a lot of times our friends. Folk done left us. Don't you know, once the Lord blessed me and anointed me to preach, friends left me. Facebook, I had blank spots in it, what I never had before. Friends turned their backs on me. But all you got to do, like the Bible said, I was reading a part, that you need to just rest and allow and wait on God to make your enemies your footstool. And I just thank you for tuning in to me today. This is your boy, and I'm trying to tell you, miracles about to take place with Truth Ministry. You will no longer be the same. Just take a couple of minutes of your time, because this is what we're going to be talking about. What we truly going to be talking about is things that we talk about together. How we move our life. Because we move our life with God. And it's so important to have love. Oh yes, we usher in the church. The Bible says prophesy. If you have the gift of prophesying. If you have the gift of laying hands. But the greater of this is love. Husband, love your wife. We're going to be talking about husband and wives. Don't put your hands on your wife. Love your wife. Bible says love your wife like I love the church. He done gave his only begotten son for the church. So it's so important. If you don't have love, the Bible says you have nothing. Don't worry about friends walking out on you. I'm just excited. Because when God blessing you, some people is not made to go into your future. I don't even care to be a part of a clique. I don't even care to be a part. I want to be close to God. You got to be delivered for the opinion of people. You should not be concerned of what people say when you're doing ministry for God. You should do God's will. Peter walked with Jesus. One of the disciples walked with him. And when he said something off the wall, Jesus said, get behind me, Peter. Get thee behind me, Satan. You got to understand, if it don't add to your life, listen to me. If it don't add to your life, protect your life, or correct your life, you don't need it in your life. And that's how I categorize my friends. Because God protected our lives. He support our lives. And then when we do wrong, your friend know you're doing wrong. You know you handle that person wrong. A true friend will say, hey, I'm with you, but you know you need to go apologize to that friend. A true friend will know if you start a minute, hey, I'm going to support you. I probably can't be there, but I'm going to support you. But when people walk out on you, and then another thing, I'm not worried about no enemies. I don't even hold conversation about enemies. I'm too busy doing the will of God. He said, I'll make your enemies your footstool. All I got to do is just rest and do his will. I ain't got time to be concerned about, watch him, here they come. The one that's close to you. I ain't even got time for that. I'm so busy thanking God for miracles, You know, and then another thing we're going to be talking about. A lot of ministries today don't believe that women should be preachers. And I say to that, you know, we're going to be talking about a lot of that. Because I remember this one lady, my first one lady preacher in my life, the wonderful Lois Blakes. And I mean, she is anointed. And she do it with so much character. And she is a anointed woman of God. And you got Reverend Flo from New Home. You got all these women. You got Cheryl Brady. Bishop Jake could have went out and got anybody. He got men that's lined up on the front row. He went and got this woman to take part of North Texas. You just got to understand. You got to move on from that old Baptist way. God ain't called a traditional. God calling ministries that's after his own heart. God calling ministry that's not only that's going to open their doors and let folk out, they're going to change folk lives. If a marriage don't change your life, you need to change your church. I'm serious about that. I am very serious about that. And I just thank you. And I want you to tune in. Because we're going to be hot. Not us, but what's on the inside of us. Because God going to come out and going to destroy some yokes. I want to see people healed. I know you've been had sugar diabetes for over 20 years. But I declare you're going to be healed. I know. I know Johnny ain't finished school. He wasn't nothing. Even Gideon told God, I am the least in my family. He was the least. David, he could have got his sons. But they know they said, God said, no. They got another one in the back. Where he at? Bring him up here. A lot of ministry won't call David. They talk about David. And then I hear a lot of people talk about David, but they just don't know. You cannot misuse members. The Bible talk about scatter the sheep. So we're going to talk about all those things what's not being talked about. Because we want to make sure that you be empowered to serve. Not just being an usher and a choir member. And then you don't have nothing on the inside. You got to have the Spirit of God. You got to be anointed. For the devil to recognize who you are. Once you step on that place, the devil will know, I got to go. I got to get out of here. Because you are there. And I thank you. I thank you for tuning in. And I promise you, your life going to be changed. And what we're going to do is we want you to call in. We want you to send us letters and let us know. And we're going to be praying for you and standing in agreement with you. And then when you send us a letter, we're going to check on you. We're going to write you back. Because we want to know your progress. And I thank you. Nothing but the truth. And I pray, God, that you be blessed.